What's up, guys? I'm in Boston still. Well, not still, I just woke up not that long ago. Tired as shit. I've put off getting on the road here as long as humanly possible. I just don't want to deal with it. But I was gonna drive downtown and get breakfast at some joint that's rated super high, but I didn't want to drive, so I just walked to a local bakery. It was pretty good though, so I mean that's fine. I'm gonna attempt to drive downtown, find a parking spot, park the car, and then just whatever I can walk to is what Boston will have for me today. And then when I'm done, I'm out. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna stop by the world's, it's wildly inaccurate, America's oldest cemetery today, which is not quite in Boston, but it's southeast of Boston. And since I'm going to Providence, Rhode Island tonight, it's only like a, I don't know, 30-40 minute drive. So I got plenty of time to kill. It is 10:30-ish, 66 degrees outside, overcast. So yeah, I don't know how much like outdoor stuff I'm gonna do today. Still very tired. The coffee hasn't really kicked in yet. I hope I didn't get decaf. Maybe the placebo effect will kick in. Boston's architecture is it's cool. I took a video just now. Some dude gave me the stink eye. What are you? I'm like, I'm not from here, dude. I'm just recording the architecture because it's cool. They gave me a fucking like a quiz on my validity. Where are you from? Oh yeah? I'm like, well, fuck you, man. I'm just taking it. I'm recording a video of buildings. Chill out. I'm not casing the joint. Prick. Anyway, yeah. So if I end up downtown and I do anything, I might do the Freedom Walk, which is supposed to be like a history of the key role that Boston played in our nation's independence. I'm mainly just doing it because of the latter half of the name, walk. I don't have to drive. And then I might hit up, that might be it. I don't know. Fuck it. If I go somewhere, you guys will get video, and if not, then I'll say, hi, I'm from Rhode Island, and or the cemetery. I'm debating if it is acceptable to do drone footage. I feel like that's disrespectful, but so, alright, catch y'all later. Traffic on my route, yeah, some traffic. I gave up on Boston. Boston can suck a dick. There's nothing here that I give a shit about. Driving here is the worst fucking driving experience I've ever had in my life. And I'm a calm dude. I don't get very angry or anything when I'm driving, and this is just a fucking nightmare. So yeah, there's no shots of Boston. If you want to see the city, fucking Google Street Map it or Google the skyline, because fuck it. Fuck this place to hell and back. I'm on my way to see the cemetery, which is only like 12 miles away, but it's going to be a 55-minute drive because, of course, there's fucking rush hour traffic at 11:30 a.m. 5 lanes of highway, they all intersperse and converge into 1 lane and then disperse into 10 lanes because whoever designed the city's a fucking idiot. Yeah, so I'll take a photo of or video or whatever of the cemetery, and then I'm going to fucking Rhode Island. I'm done here. Brunch was good. Otherwise, this place sucked. The Airbnb was a shit show. Driving here is a shit show. If you can't bike or walk, don't ever come here. Or Uber. Let somebody else deal with this bullshit. Let somebody who's lived here and thinks this is normal deal with this fucking garbage. So, yeah. That was Boston. Here, let's see if I can get nope, just traffic. Nope, there's no skyline to see. It's just fucking gloomy, gray, and shitty. So, whatever. Bye. I'm at the Miles Standish Cemetery in Duxbury, Massachusetts. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the oldest cemetery in the United States of America. And now I'm going to try to find out where the hell I get in at. Otherwise, I'm gonna hop this fence and hopefully not get arrested for trespassing on, I don't know, dead people property. First church in 1632. I don't know who John Alden is, but I'm about to go find out. And here's the headstone thingy that says it's the oldest cemetery. America's oldest maintained cemetery, Miles Standish Burying Ground, is the oldest maintained cemetery in the United States. This sacred ground has been cared for by the town of Duxbury, Massachusetts, and takes its name from Miles Standish, military leader of the Plymouth colony, who was interred here in October of 1656. Yay! This place is actually really pretty. It's also, I had to come to a cemetery to calm down from Boston. What are the odds? Anyway, the majority of these seem to be pre-1776. So this place is legit. There's also a couple over by John Alder's grave site, way over there, that are in the late 1600s. I'll see if I can get a video. The headstones are pretty worn out for obvious reasons. They're like a billion years old, but yeah, it's really nice here. I'm only gonna do a few more videos of this place, not because anything's wrong with it or because I'm freaked out, but because I'm being eaten alive by whatever the fuck is out here. And even though I know it's not logical, I don't want to be eaten alive by whatever bugs are in a cemetery that's 200 plus years old. You know what I mean? Call me crazy. This is the site of the first church. There's a corner. There's a corner. There's a corner. There's a corner. It was built in 16-something. It said it at the front of the thing when I took a video of that. And it looks like these were the ministers. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get video of the oldest gravestone real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I don't want to die from, I don't know, whatever diseases were popular back then. Cholera, some weird grave flea dug its way up from John Alder's grave and bit me in the ankle. Now I got fucking zombie-itis or some shit. I don't want to find out, so. Boston's actually really pretty. Well, not Boston. Massachusetts. Boston can suck a dick. But, yeah, it's really green. It's nice. I am, however, like I said earlier, getting eaten the fuck alive. So I'm going to get in my car and check for ticks, because I know that Lone Star tick is out east, and I'm not ready to be allergic to meat quite yet in my life, so. Yep. Catch you later. Hey guys, I'm in Providence, Rhode Island. I wasn't even going to do a closing video. I threw on a shirt just so you guys don't see my disgusting chest. I didn't really do anything here today. Like, the goal was to get here tonight and then just sleep and then wake up and go tour around. But being that I had bounced out of Boston super early, I got here and decided to use it as just a chance to kind of recharge, take a nap, get gas, add some stuff to, not add stuff, just resupply a little bit. Went and did laundry at a laundromat for the first time in forever. Forget how much I hate that, but, you know, necessary evil. But yeah, so Providence is, it's weird. It's kind of like if Maine and like a really, really scuzzy trailer park had a kid, it'd be Rhode Island. It's really weird here. Like, the buildings are kind of Mainer. The people are weird, though. People are... It's like if you took scuzzy trailer park residents and then put them in, you know, Victorian homes from the 1800s, Rhode Island. It's really odd. But everyone seems pretty chill. Like, I don't know. Tomorrow I go to Philadelphia, where I will get a Philly cheesesteak and do other things. I'm not sure what yet. I'll go maybe... Isn't Rocky from Philly? Like, can I go run up those steps? That'd be funny. Because I'm out of shape. So you get to see me run up steps, get up to about 5, and then pass out, fall on my face. I need a break. You're up to step 3, dude. Yeah, well, I need a break. See, I don't know what I'm doing in Philly. But yeah, no. So Providence is it's okay. It's like the scenery's pretty alright. Traffic is normal because whoever built this city built it like a city should be built, with roads that go straight. And then if they do curve, there's a sign before they curve that says, hey, this road's gonna turn. And you know that you need to get into a different lane. It doesn't tell you after you've gone down one of the 17 lanes that you have an option to turn onto that you're on the wrong street. I have a weird feeling that I'm going to get to Philadelphia and be just as cranky as I was in Boston. I just have a weird feeling. I feel like cities that are that old... Like, I understand the argument that an old city... It's like, oh, it's an old city. They had to build around all this old stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's great, but that means they've had the longest amount of time out of all the cities in the U.S. to fix that shit, and they haven't. It's like they took a bad situation and just built on it. You know what I mean? It's like if you're trying to build a house and you build your house on a foundation of Jello, and somehow the base floor stays up, you're like, fuck it, we'll build the second floor. Like, no, tear it down and do the foundation right. What the fuck are you doing? And Boston didn't give a fuck. Like, no. Hey, we built this circle to go around the main square. Awesome. Well, now we've expanded. Alright, well, let's just build a street every 14 feet coming off of the circle like a bike spoke. And then we'll name each one Forest or something to do with a tree. And then we'll put the signs for them, though, because signs are ugly, right? So we'll just put the signs for those, like, 6 blocks down from the circle, so you don't know what street you're on until you've already made the wrong turn. Yeah? Cool. Shipping down to Boston. Oh. Now, in all seriousness, I'll go back to Boston one day, but I just need to go when I'm not driving. Anyone want to volunteer? We can go to Boston. You drive. Not me. I'll fucking drop kick a car. Not with success. I'll, like, break my leg and maybe dent the car, but I would still drop kick a car, though. Anyway, I've bitched about Boston enough. I think you guys get the point. But yeah, pretty much all I got today was graveyard footage. I tried to maximize that, though. I think I got bitten by at least 14 variations of bug. So, I'll wake up tomorrow with Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. Fucking eye sockets falling out and shit getting away. Alright. I've decided that tomorrow, come hell or high water, even if I have to pull over at a fucking rest stop and take aerial footage of a toilet, I'm getting drone footage just because I bought the fucking thing. I bought the GoPro not to attach to the car. I bought it for the drone. And the one time that I finally, I don't know if I told you guys this, I was in Detroit in a park, and I got the GoPro in, and I got the drone off the ground. It was super fucking windy, and the footage would have been terrible. Like, if this is the drone, it was basically... But I kept the fucking thing in the air as a point. I kept it in the air. And I was like, yeah, finally I got some sky shots of something. And then I get the fucking thing on the ground, and the battery on the GoPro was dead. I recorded 4 seconds of me taking off, and then it just shut off. Looks like a motherfucker. So tomorrow, like, I have the battery charged. I have the GoPro charged. I don't, like I said, I don't give a shit if I take aerial footage of a porta potty. It's happening. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. That's it. That's all I got today. Peace out.